his channel in the description below. He makes ASMR videos as well, and his voice is so relaxing to listen to. I'm serious, you guys, please check his channel out. I actually fell asleep to his last video several nights ago, so definitely check his channel out and subscribe if you have not already. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and get started. I want to say that these videos are not in any particular order. I just grabbed my favorites and kind of put them together. There were a couple that I kind of feel like saying were honorable mentions, but I did not include in this collection. It was extremely hard for me to narrow it down, but I think I have a pretty good group of movies here, so I hope that you all enjoy this. The very first movie is Xanadu, starring Olivia Newton-John, and I remember my mom was the one that introduced me to this movie. It was right after I had watched Grease, and I was extremely young. I think, oh gosh, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5. So I had this big obsession with Grease, and I guess she just wanted me to watch some other movies that were somewhat similar with kind of a singing theme, if you will. And so she bought the movie Xanadu for me, and I fell in love with it. This, let's see, I don't know if this is a collector's edition. I don't believe it is. I believe this is just the regular DVD. But it says Xanadu is a look at the future and a loving remembrance of the way things were in the heyday of Hollywood. The musical score includes all of the hit songs Magic, I'm Alive, All Over the World, Suddenly, and the title song Xanadu. Olivia Newton-John will dazzle your senses in her luminous beauty and fabulous voice. She and Gene Kelly star in this mesmerizing musical fantasy. The 40s meets the 80s in Xanadu, a very special love story and the first lavish, old-fashioned musical to utilize today's music. And this, still to this day, the soundtrack to this movie is still one of my absolute favorites. It's up there with Grease, in my opinion, and it's an amazing movie, so I definitely recommend it to anyone who has not seen it yet. Moving on, we have E.T., and I'm pretty sure that most of you have probably already seen this movie, but so I don't know if I should really explain much about it, but this is just a classic movie. I guess I could read a little bit about it if there's someone that hasn't watched it. It says, director Steven Spielberg's heartwarming masterpiece is one of the brightest stars in motion picture history. Filled with unparalleled magic and imagination, E.T. follows the moving story of a lost little alien who befriends 10-year-old Elliot. Experience all of the mystery and fun of their unforgettable adventure in the beloved movie that captivates audiences around the world. Oh, this is just, I love this movie so much. I also love the E.T. ride at Disney World. It is one of my absolute favorites. So, yes, I definitely had to include E.T. in my favorite movies. To Kill a Mockingbird is just another absolutely classic movie. I saw this when I was really young. I don't remember exactly how old, but I do remember watching it for the first time when I was quite young. Let's see, when I was in, I want to say, my junior year of high school. This was one of the books that we had to read over the summer, and that was perfect for me because it's always been one of my favorite movies. sort of test about it, which was completely, well, I can't say completely, but I was gonna say completely dumb, but that doesn't make sense. But anyway, I do remember scoring a 100 on the test, but that's probably because I have read the book and seen the movie. Gosh, I cannot even begin to count how many times. Way too many, probably. But anyway, this DVD is the Legacy series. It's I think it's part of the Gregory Peck Legacy series, and it's really cool. Inside, there are several. I guess these were the actual billboards promoting the movie in different parts of the world. So I will share those with you all. Okay, I believe this is the original billboard from the US. This is just what it looked like. And this must be the second one promoting the movie from the United States. I thought these had, for some reason I was thinking they had each of the places that they were from. Oh, it's on the back. Okay, let's see. What is this one from? Oh, this one is from Belgium. I said what? I should have said where is this one from? You'll have to excuse me. It is almost 1 a.m. here, and I'm just filming this now because I could not sleep, so. Okay, so this one is from Belgium. You know what? Let me turn it this way, that might help. This next one is from, let's see, Australia. And I'm going to apologize. For some reason, my neighbor's dogs just started barking for some odd reason. Okay, this one is the poster from Germany. I really like that one. And this is the Italian poster. It's just interesting how different each one of them are. And this is from Argentina. This is another Italian poster. This one is from Japan. And this one is from Poland. That's really neat. And then the last one is from Romania. So, that's that. Next we have Howard the Duck. This movie, I still to this day, if I'm having a bad day, I could put this movie on and, like, I'm just instantly taken back to when I was little. Let's see, I'll read a little bit of it for you. It says, one of the most talked about movies of all time, Howard the Duck lands on DVD for the first time ever in an all-new special edition. Oh, I forgot that this was the special edition. But anyway, it says, from executive producer George Lucas, in the pages of Marvel Comics comes the unbelievably funny comedy about a fast-talking, cigar-chomping, beer-loving duck from a parallel universe who crashes to Earth. So this DVD has all of these different bonus features. It just has a look back where the cast and crew reflect on the making of the film. It says releasing the duck, explore the public's initial reaction to the film. And then there's just all kinds of different things. I love this movie so much. I really do. I know it's somewhat of a silly movie, but it's definitely one of my favorites. And next we have Dirty Dancing. This is just another classic movie that I'm sure most of you have probably already seen. This is the Collector's Edition DVD. Let's see. It says, "A love story, Dirty Dancing is set to pounding rhythms and vibrant dance, guaranteed to be the time of your life." So I'm sure most of you have probably already seen this, and if you have not, I definitely recommend it. Dirty Dancing is another movie that has just an absolutely amazing soundtrack. The next movie is Peter Pan, the original. And I am such a baby. I cannot ever make it through to the end of this movie without crying. That's unfortunately just how I am, but this is still one of my absolute favorites. The back says, "Let your dreams take flight as you experience this glorious special edition of Walt Disney's 14th animated masterpiece, the magical story of the boy who never grows up, now fully restored and remastered for picture and sound that go above and beyond the film's original brilliance. Your imagination will soar to new heights as you discover all of the breathtaking wonders of Neverland, including previously unseen footage. Travel back in time and learn how this timeless tale came to be in the Peter Pan story. Thrill to the all-new audio commentary hosted." Okay, that's just basically about the special features of this video, but I'm pretty sure that just about everybody knows the story of Peter Pan. A lot of you who follow me on Tumblr, you know that I am completely crazy about Peter Pan, pirates, and mermaids. I mean, I reblog that stuff like it is nobody's business. But this obviously is one of my favorites, and I think definitely out of all of the Disney movies, it's my number one, and I don't even know if I have a close number two. This is just the best one to me. I'm a big Disney fan though, so I could probably sit here and come up with a few more that I really like, but this is number one. Next, I'm going to move these over a little bit, these other DVDs. Hopefully that's not too loud. Next, we have Labyrinth. Once again, another classic. I've been reading a lot of the tags on Facebook where people have been tagged to post their favorite movies, and this seems to be the one that I see the most. So that is very cool because for such a long time, I just thought this was one of those not rare films, but I just thought that it was one that not many people knew about, I guess. But it appears that a lot of people know about this and that they like it. It says, "Relive the Magic, this newly restored 2-disc anniversary edition of Jim Henson." How do I see, this is what I don't understand. My YouTube username is Whispered Stories, but whenever I start reading, I mess up like crazy, and I do know how to read, believe it or not, but for whatever reason, when I'm on camera, I don't know what it is. Anyway, let's see. You know what? I'm not even going to try because I have a feeling it's so late I'm going to mess it up even more than I already have. But anyway, just know that this is an amazing movie. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. The next movie is Ghost. This is another one that I cannot watch without crying. Patrick Swayze, he will always be one of my favorite actors, and I have another movie that I'm going to show you in a little while that stars another one of my favorite actors who has unfortunately passed away. But yeah, Patrick Swayze was just amazing, and to me this is one of his best films, I think. Okay, this says, "Think of the most touching love story you ever saw. Think too of the brightest comedy and the most astonishing supernatural tale and a sleek mystery thriller. Did you come separate films? Or are you among the millions of fans and critics who have discovered Ghost, the #1 film of 1990? Ghost will surprise you, delight you, and make you believe. Patrick Swayze plays a ghost who teams up with the psychic Academy Award winner Whoopi Goldberg to... I think I just messed her name up. I don't know what is wrong with me tonight. I cannot pronounce anything. Whoopi Goldberg. I obviously know her name because she's someone who I have great respect for, and I just think she's amazing. But anyway, let me continue with this. To uncover the truth behind his murder and rescue his sweetheart, Demi Moore, from a similar fate. Oh my goodness. I really apologize, you guys. This is why, I think I've said this before, this is why I don't do reading videos. I don't know what is wrong with me when I get on camera. I just cannot do it. So definitely check out this video if you have not already, which I think this is probably another one that a lot of people have seen. The next movie is Stephen King's It. And this guy right here, Pennywise, he still scares me to this day. I watched this movie for the first time when I was really little. Let me see what year it actually came out. 1990. Actually, that's probably exactly when I watched it, so I would have been probably 6, maybe 7, depending on when it came out, but probably 6. And I was too young, definitely, to watch it, but it's still one of my favorites. It scared me back then, and it's still, even to this day, if I watch it, I guarantee you, the next, like that night, I will have nightmares. And this stars one of my all-time favorite actors, John Ritter. He will always hold a special place in my heart. But yeah, this is, I don't know how many adults would think that it's scary. Maybe it's just me having watched it from my childhood and having those memories, that I think it's scary. I don't know, but basically what happens is this clown, well, it's a clown on here, and it shows in the movie, but technically it's not really a clown. This right here, it just kind of manifests itself into your biggest fear. So if you are scared of spiders, that's what it is going to become. If you are scared of clowns, that's what he's going to become. So this is a very good movie. Stephen King is absolutely brilliant. All of his books and all of his movies that I've seen, I have thoroughly enjoyed. So this is another one that I definitely recommend checking out if you have not already. The next movie that I have is Hook. And Hook, as well as Jumanji, are my two favorite Robin Williams movies. This is a different take on the movie. In this movie, Robin Williams is obviously Peter Pan, but he has grown up and he's actually become a lawyer. And he has to go back to Neverland to save his 2 children from Captain Hook. So it is definitely a different take on the story, but I don't like this as much as the classic, but I do like it. It's a very, obviously I like it because I would not have included it in my favorites, but it is a very good movie. And the next one is Edward Scissorhands, and this is the anniversary edition DVD. It's just got different special features, the audio commentary, just different things like that. But for those who have not seen it, I'll read you a little bit about it. It says, once upon a time, in a castle high on a hill, lived an inventor whose greatest creation was named Edward. Although Edward had an irresistible charm, he wasn't quite perfect. The inventor's sudden death left him unfinished, with sharp shears of metal for hands. Edward lived alone in the darkness until one day a kind I love this movie so much. I remember growing up, I had the biggest crush on Edward Scissorhands. I really did. I don't know. I had convinced myself, I think, that I was going to marry him when I was younger. Let's see, this movie, I'm trying to see when it came out. I see this DVD was released in 2005, but I don't know. I want to say this was sometime in the 90s. Early 90s probably. But yeah, I had the biggest crush on him. Not Johnny Depp, but just the Edward Scissorhands character for some strange, odd reason. But yeah, so if you have not seen this movie, I definitely recommend it. And last, but certainly not least, we have Grease. And this is just a special edition, Rock and Rydell edition DVD. And I don't know, I guess I could read this to you all, but you guys probably, most of you have seen it. Let's see. I probably won't read it. Actually, this is just talking about it being a special DVD, like a collector's edition or whatever, so it doesn't actually talk about the movie itself. But one of my all-time favorites, this is so funny. When I lived in Ohio, actually it wasn't in Ohio, it was just after we moved here to Georgia. I was obsessed with this DVD, and we had two of our neighbors. It was a boy and a girl. They were twins, and they came over almost every single day, and we watched this movie. I'm not kidding you, every day together. And we had a huge crush on John Travolta, and we were really little at the time. I'm talking about probably 8 or 9, probably like 8 or 9 years old. We might have actually been younger. I might have been 7. But we had the bright idea that we were going to look up all of the people with the last name Travolta in the phone book and give them a call. I remember there were actually quite a few of them. And so we called from my friend's parents' house, and her mom ended up picking up one of the calls, and we got in big trouble. I mean, big trouble. But it's funny now, just thinking back about it, because here were these kids calling every Travolta in the phone book. Needless to say, we never got in touch with him, but it was a nice little thought, I guess, to think that maybe we'd be able to contact him. And so that, I think, is going to be it for my DVD collection, my favorites. I have so many DVDs, so it was hard to go through these and pick out, which ones were my favorite, but I am definitely glad I did this. I had a lot of fun making this video, and thank you to Michael who requested this. And once again, please check out his channel. I am going to leave a link in the description. As always, I hope that you all are well, and that you have an absolutely wonderful week. I feel like, I know I say that a lot, but I really do mean it. I hope that everything is going well for all of you. I don't really feel like I get to interact with you all as much as I'd like to. I'm on Facebook and Twitter, and I do interact as much as possible, but I really, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank you all so much for all of your support. It's almost been a year since I've had this channel, and I'm just blown away every single day by your comments and your messages. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It all truly means so much to me. So with that, I think I will go ahead and in this video, I'm going to try to film at least 2 more videos this week. So that's the plan anyway. Alright, let me go ahead and wrap this up because it's going